is not a test.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 4 of Page 1 of Some. Yay! The place where we don't have all the answers, but we're starting the conversation and we're making a difference eventually. Today is the first ever Millennial Mom episode, and I have my special guest, Latoya, her daughter Everly, and my son Jacob. I felt like Latoya is an amazing first guest because everything that we've ever experienced in terms of motherhood has been completely opposite. Now, after pregnancy, what are some of the crazy things that happened to you? Some of the shockers, okay. But not with your baby, but to you personally.
Okay, with me, for being brutally honest, I was terrified to poop. No one told me that, I found out after I was struggling. I shouldn't talk about it. It just felt
No, but it's something people are going through.
Okay, every time, let me make it sound professional. Every time I needed to have a BM, it just felt like everything was going to tear back open, and it was just really painful. And then I found out after that it's really good if you take a stool softener after you have a baby, which I never did, but maybe my next baby I will.
Yeah.
Another thing is, as much as I'm happy with my hair growth and the healthiness that came with pregnancy, my hair did fall out a lot, and I can show some pictures.
I have pictures kind of right here, and then so was it just at the front kind of falling out?
Yeah, just the whole front part. At one point it looked like I had like a buzz cut, like just right at the front of my head.
Yeah, we're supposed to picture her at my baby shower. She wore a hat inside. And we're like, why are you wearing a hat? She's like, my hair's falling out.
Yeah, it was really bad. But then the advice that my hairdresser gave me is that, it takes everything out of you to, have a baby. It takes all your vitamins and nutrients. And she just advised me to continue taking my prenatal pills even after, even also with breastfeeding. That takes a lot of your natural vitamins too. So I just continued to take my vitamins, and it grew back.
That's good. A lot of people say when you have a girl, after your hair will fall out, and if you have a boy, it won't. And similar to your story, my hair got super thick during pregnancy, which worked out because I was on a natural hair journey anyway, so it was thinning out, so it was great. And after birth, I didn't have any hair loss issues, so I was telling everybody, oh, you have a boy, your hair won't fall out. I have like a bald spot, like a circle right in the middle of my head. Like, I'm gonna post a picture right here, but when I part my hair in the middle, there's like just this weird long line. I don't know what it is, so no matter what, there can be some hair loss. I had a C-section, so having a C-section, I was like, I don't even have to worry about any of those things. So when everyone talks about, oh, are you gonna rip open? Are you gonna do this? When I was at the hospital, they have a discharge class, and the women that had vaginal birth, they had to sit on that donut because they were in so much pain. So I'm like, I have a C-section, I'm fine. I was so wrong. I felt lucky because I was walking same day, but then when I got home, I had this like weird little hunch thing because I felt like my stomach was just tied up too tight. They say a C-section is a major surgery. It definitely is, and when people say they would rather, or vaginal birth is preferred, I now understand why. And the people who say I would request a C-section just so I don't get my vagina to spread or something like that, that's stupid. So yes. And then
with that myth of the vagina, it goes back to normal.
Yeah. And then I think a crazy thing that happened with him, and I think something that differentiates us in terms of having a boy and having a girl, is getting peed on. So the first time, I guess we could share back your stories now, because people don't seem to really talk about that, and people don't know what to expect. So I remember when I found out I was having a boy, everyone's like, you need to get a PPTP to put over. So in the beginning, when he was like a few days old, we're changing him, nothing happened. I'm like, you know what? My husband and I are like, if he pees, we'll know. Like, it's coming out, we'll catch it, close the diaper, everything is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
The first time Jacob peed, he was there, the pee came, that went so high. We were just like looking at it like, wow, he's like really peeing right now. And he's just dying of laughter. And I think those we've tried, we do the whole thing like trying to cover it up and doing all that. No, doesn't work. Another thing too with the boys, when you're putting on the diaper, make sure you put everything down. So we just wrapped it up. He went to sleep and I'm like, why is your shirt wet? And then oh my gosh, they piss up. So that is something when you have a boy, honestly, is such a funny experience. And yeah, anything with Everly?
I think the first time she peed on me, it was during her newborn shoot. She was doing the naked scene or something. Naked scene. We were passing her to each other and then she peed. One time she threw up and I don't know how, but I guess it like went down my shirt in between my boobs and like I just remember like leaking out of my belly button. And like out of maybe like the 5 times she's ever thrown up, it's been on me. She never throws up on her dad or anything like that. It's like, why always me?
I kind of had those expectations as well, as I'm gonna be that mom and I'm gonna be wearing the heels and my nice stroller and I'm always gonna be done up.
You know what? I thought that too when I was on maternity leave. I was gonna be at the mall every day. I actually bought myself a pair of heels thinking that I was gonna like, you know,
do that.
Look like that, and that never happened. I live in leggings and t-shirts. Still.
It's so true. And like same with me till this day, leggings, because also if you do have a C-section, you can't have things kind of rubbing against. And then same thing, like did they tell you anything about wear with your...
No, I kind of like just wore like diapers. That's one thing. I remember, another story at the hospital.
We love stories.
I guess I like after you have a baby, you bleed, but I think it's more than your regular period. So I just had regular like pads because obviously you can't use a tampon. But I just had like a regular like super pad and like it just wasn't doing justice. Like at the hospital they had these like diapers and like I remember going to like different nurses like, oh, like I really need like another pad.
They're stingy too and they won't give it to you.
I was so angry. I had to hit up so many different nurse stations and be like, oh, I really need a pad, and kind of made like a collection for me when I go home because you can't buy those in the store.
You can, and they're actually, although they're diapers, they're super comfortable.
Yes.
With us being millennials, so we're with our ages. So when I was pregnant, I was 27, and then when you were pregnant, you were 26. So it's kind of, I feel like, well, statistically, it's very hit or miss. We're either having our kids in our late 20s or in our early 30s. But for myself, none of my circle of friends was having kids, or they had already had kids. So their kids were a lot older, but I wasn't really going through the experience with a lot of people. And then it was perfect because the age difference with Everly and Jacob is great, and our mat leaves overlapped. But I think socializing your kids is so important because you would probably feel similar to where you might be pregnant right now or thinking to get pregnant, but a lot of your friends aren't. And it is great to have your kids around adults and doing all of that, but they need to be with their own
age group.
Their own kind. But with their own age group. So if you think about like those family parties back in the day and you had to sit at that kids table, what if there was no kids table? And you had to hear about bills at 5 years old. Like that's not exciting, right?
Also with the whole socialization, I found it, because I did go back to work early and Everly's in daycare. I had such a smooth transition into daycare because she just loves kids and is so used to like having a teacher, or those programs like there would be an instructor, so she like listens to her teacher as well. And you know, like she, every time I drop her off, there's no crying or screaming or tantrums. Like she just does so well.
Say someone comes to you right now and they're like, I'm pregnant. What's one thing you can tell me to make either the pregnancy, the birth, the new arrival, anything, just to give someone peace of mind?
Well, I think the best advice that I got when you do first find out that you're pregnant, there's obviously that, oh my gosh, is this the right time? Am I in a right situation? Am I financially ready? I think something to best follow by is that like there's never a right time. So I think that, and you're gonna be fine. Like it's everything's trial and error. If you screw up with the first kid, you'll do better with the second.
And you know what? Kids don't even need a lot.
Yeah, the first year, like
yeah, they don't need
really
anything.
nothing.
And I'm sure when you were younger, your parents were probably telling you how lucky you are because they only played with sticks and they had nothing when they were in the dirt. So you're always going to be doing better than your parents first. So everybody, from our family to yours, thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please comment. We will be sure to respond. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!